Hey guys, so I have seen a lot of people losing a lot of dollars around this resistance or support area, not able to find out whether the market is giving a real breakouts and upper side from the resistance, or is it giving a real breakouts from the supports towards the downside, right? So most of the people I have seen, they are losing lots of dollars on those kind of situations, right? Okay, so most probably we'll try to see a small explanations how I usually try to plan on those kind of situations, right? To identify that is a real breakout or not, right? Okay. So yeah, let's go, guys.
Yeah, let's start, right? So most probably we'll try to identify the major levels with two levels, right? Okay, so this levels and this levels with this example, I'm going to explain you all how usually I plan it, right? Okay, so in this levels, right, first thing what we are doing is trying to identify the top, right? Okay, so let's try to understand this levels firstly, all right? Okay, and second thing is you are trying to identify the bottom, right? Okay, this is the major bottom that you have, right, on the while market trying to move on upper side, right? Okay, and the next thing, all right, so I always tell you about the three levels of confirmations, right? Okay, three levels of confirmations, three levels, three levels of confirmations, right? Okay, confirmations, confirmations, right? Yeah, so first thing is, what is the first thing is breakouts, right? We require some breakouts, right? And second is a rejection, right? Rejection, rejections, not a ejection, that is a rejection, guys. All right, okay. Rejection, second is rejections, and third is going to be a confirmations, right? Let's say confirmations, right? Okay, so what you are doing in this levels is right now, all right, okay, so we are basically trying to we'll try to look into this levels of confirmations, right? Okay, so firstly, what the market tries to do in this levels, market try to go up and try to break out on upper side as well, all right, okay. So second thing is what we requires a rejections from the downside. This is your first level of breakouts, right? This is the first confirmations market have tried to break outs on upper side. Okay, so you're counting the first one, all right? Okay, so first one you're counting, this is a breakout from this resistance, right? Okay, so which means that market have given a breakout on upper side and you are waiting for the retest, right? Okay, on the second phase, right, so what you will be observing is you are expecting a rejection from the down. So rejection will be something like this. In fact, it have tried to break out towards the downside as well, right? Okay, but if you try to see this levels, right, it have not confirmed your breakout towards the downside where it was trying to retest this levels, right? It got a rejection from this levels, right? And again it is sent you back on upper side. So this is the second level of rejection, second level of confirmations, number two, right? And market went up, goes up, right? And right, so if it is able to break through in this levels, that's well and good, but again coming down, right? And it is why this is happening, right, guys? This is confusing people whether the market is moving on a downside and upper side, whereby people lose lots of money over here, right? So you're waiting for the confirmation. So in this levels you will be waiting for the market to expect the market to go on upper side. So this is your third levels of confirmations, right? Okay, so third levels confirmed, you open your long positions as soon as you get a small retest in this levels, right? And try to open a long positions and try to move on a upper side, right? Okay, so oh sorry, yeah, that is an upper side, right? Okay, so long positions you're opening in this levels and trying to push you on a upper side, right? Okay, so while holding patience, right? Okay, how to build your patience I will be giving you all in the next video, right? But in this video, don't miss that one video, that is very important to you all. In fact, if you have not listened to me, right? Okay, so this is the level of confirmations, three level of confirmations. Now in case if it was getting a rejection from here and trying to push you on a downside, that will be the confirmations towards the downside, right? Okay, that would be a short towards to you all towards the downside. But in this levels, rather than getting it through on a downside, it happens to move on the upper side. So you are the last levels, this levels, last levels is very important, guys, all right? Okay, whereby you will be watching for the confirmation so carefully, right? Till this levels, no problem, all right? But in this levels you should be very careful while planning your setups on upper side or downside, right? Okay, if it was, in fact, if it was something like this, right, so you see there is, if you're not counting this levels, this becomes your breakdown towards the downside and this becomes your rejections from the top. But it couldn't pass through these levels on a downside. If it was passing, it was okay to take the shots on a downside, but if it is not passing you towards the downside, right? Okay, from here market happens to move on the upper side. Okay, so this becomes fail for the downside and it got a pass for the upper side. But in fact, market will try to give the direction breakout for the both ways. All right, so you should be very careful, right? Okay, so usually this is the levels whereby I open along and try to push on the upper side. Okay, small breakout strategy, right? Okay, so if you are getting confused in this levels, right? So let's try to check another example, right? Okay, so we'll try to see another example so that you are going to understand more, right, guys? Okay, so let's see. All right, so let's go back to this levels, right? Okay. This is your immediate supports on upper side, immediate support on upper side, I mean like resistance on upper side, and you got a immediate support on a downside, right? So in fact, these levels have also given a breakouts on upper side. This is number one. And number two, right? Number two is getting a rejections from the down. But in fact, if it is not able to push you on upper side from this levels, it couldn't on from the here. If it was giving a small retest and breaking above these levels, you would have opened a long positions on upper side. But it got a rejections. Rather, it happens to clarify on a downside. So 3 comes over here rather than going. So 3 always gets switched in this levels on those kind of situations, right? 3 always gets switched. Either the 3 is going to be this one or this one. If it gets rejection from the top, you can expect the market to break down towards the downside. All right. If it gets again rejection from here, you will be expecting a sideways in this levels. All right. Okay. If it was getting a rejection, then you would have expected longer sideways in this levels, right? Okay. So in this case, number one, number two, and number three. All right. Okay. But the number three couldn't pass on upper side. So rather than we taking this one, or there was a switch whereby we were taking a breakout, first breakout, right? We request a breakout that we are taking consideration of this one, second one getting a rejection from the top, and three getting a confirmations. And as soon as it is retest from the top and confirm this one, you're going to open a short positions from this levels, right? Okay, whereby we have opened with my BIP people as well, right? Okay, so we are opening a short positions and trying to push you towards the downside. All right. Okay, so while keeping your support, I mean like stop loss, targeting your TPs, right, and how to hold patience, all those videos will be explained on next video, right? Okay, you must watch that one if you really wants to be a crypto pro traders, right? Okay, so crypto or whatever it is, right? Okay, so usually I have seen the people have been losing lots of money in those kind of situations, right? So this is going to be making you a little bit clear, right, what you have to do in such kind of situations, right? Okay, hope that was helpful for you all, right? Okay, that's all. All right, have a good time. Bye bye. Signing off, Dragon.